Not long ago, I came across this quote on Instagram and I took it to heart. It said, "The riskiest thing to do in life is to play it safe." We live a life of abundant choices, and we fear that if we make the wrong one, everything we have worked so hard to build will collapse. It doesn't work that way. Let me explain. My life used to look exactly the same every single day. Wake up at 8, get ready, eat breakfast, drive to college, drive back, and that's when it used to happen. Is this the right path for me? Why I'm not fulfilled by this? Will I make something happen for me? Until I never learned editing from anyone. I did it just because I wanted to. Like when we were kids, we used to do silly things just because we wanted to. There was no fear of failure or embarrassment. We did it just because it seemed fun. Now that we are grown up, we like to take calculated risks. We fear embarrassment, and most importantly, we fear failure. I quickly realized I don't know how to edit videos, but I went for it. I showed up every single day, and after 3 months, I got my first job, then my second job, then my third job. You get the idea. 2 years after I first opened the software, I got the opportunity to edit for one of the biggest YouTube channel in the UK. It felt like I was out of my depth because I still saw my work as that of a beginner. I had never worked with someone this big before, but again I showed up every single day, and I quickly realized how far I have come by simply trying to learn new things each day. Now looking back, I understand the hesitation I felt that day. The fear of starting something new in life almost never goes away. It was hard at the time, but if it were easy, everyone would have done it. That's why it's hard. So I chose one more hard thing to do, and it didn't go as well as I had planned. My first desire in life was always to make a lot of money, so I started a company. The plan was simple. I will buy stuff cheaply in bulk and sell it online with high margin. Pretty simple, right? Now I have never done anything like this before, so I didn't know where to start. I bought courses, talked to friends, lots of friends, and launched a website where I sold gym shakers. It seemed perfect at the time because I also used to go to the gym, so it made a lot of sense to me. I started running ads for the product. 2 days later, I got my first sale. That's when it all changed. The fear of failure vanished and I started playing it safe. I kept running the same ad, thinking that if I changed anything now, the algorithm would hate me for it. Hoping to get more sales, day after day went by, and I realized I had only sold 3 units in 30 days and was out of money. Failure. Just because comfort crept in and I didn't want to try anything that was a maybe. I didn't want to try anything new. And that brings us to my third endeavor. I used to watch a lot of movies, and one day I realized I would love to make one as well. While watching tutorials for editing, I didn't realize I was falling for how to make tutorials as well. The kid in me got excited again. Instead of watching tutorials, I was binge watching behind the scenes videos of how they make movies. And I also applied for film school. I tend to go all in. Film school didn't work out because I didn't get the visa. So after 4 rejections, I started making videos at home and built this studio for it. Like really go in. Again, I felt I was out of my depth, but I didn't let that stop me. They do pre-production before they make movies, and I started there as well. I wrote a script in a week, filmed in another, and had to do a lot of retakes because, it's really hard. I showed up every single day, and finally I made something that people could see that was once in my head. It was not perfect, far from perfect, but it was done. I created something from thin air. My heart sank a little bit before I uploaded it here on YouTube, but I also felt fulfilled, motivated, and most importantly, content. Now, I don't want you to think that it will always stay like this, that you will always be excited to do the things that you love. Doubts will come. You will not appreciate yourself enough, and you will think that you're not good enough because you didn't get what you wanted. But that's a good thing. Now you know where you stand. It's better to be bad for a season than to pretend you're good for a lifetime. No one who is someone today knew how to be someone one day, but they figured it out, and I know you will too.